Baldwinsville scoring once more. This time they run it in from 18 yards out and now lead this game by a score of 28-0. Here's the kickoff to the Corning Hawks, and it will bounce out of play. Kean Collins watches it.
Deja vu all over again. You know, I wanted to touch on that, Bob, Blake Van Wart. He's a sophomore. There's a lot of stuff going on. You know, the kid's got to take a shotgun snap. He's got to fake to the fullback. He's coming to the right. He's reading off the end, and he's pitching the ball. There's a lot going on for that young kid, and seems to be getting the best of him here the first little bit. So,
well, anybody that has played this game or even coached it, especially when you elevate your game from JV ball, it's like schoolyard kickball. All of a sudden you're in the big leagues, and this is exactly it. And so much pressure that you have to deal with, and so many facets of the game. And he's shown some remarkable poise there at times. Here's the snap. Handoff, a little bit of a problem. They hand it to Fisher, and Fisher goes through that front door, crosses the 35, short of the 40. About a 3, maybe a 4-yard pickup at best.
It's positive yardage, and that was the play that they fumbled on in the very first snap of the second half. And he did get the exchange, but they're still struggling with it. I'm glad to see 21, God, I can't remember his name, Fisher, still in the game.
Well, the ball is pitched, lost, picked up on a basketball bounce by Kean Collins. Finally will be ridden out of bounds in front of the Corning bench. That had disaster written all over it, but Corning was able to find a little composure thanks to the savvy senior out there, Collins.
Yeah, that looked to be like kind of a speed pitch, but he could have taken a step or two more and located the pitch target just a hair better, but worked out for him.
Well, that's something with experience, we would hope.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I don't know how many reps he got this summer, but you can't duplicate game speed.
All right, there's a penalty called against Baldwinsville, 5-yard penalty. Move the ball ahead 5 yards. Third down now for Corning. Third in about 3. Here's a running play, and Fisher contained. Oh, did he get manhandled and slammed to the turf? He's not getting up. Helmet comes off. He went down and was just body slammed on his shoulder.
Yeah, he's had a hard night. He's been met rather rudely several times.
Javian Fisher down on the carpet for the moment. Trader sprints out. Tomorrow night we travel to Windsor on the other side of the earth, or at least in Section 4. And we'll be on the air with our pregame show, talking with Jason Miller of Waverly, Tim Hogan of the Windsor Black Knights program. So we invite you to join us for game number 1 as the Wolverines prepare for 2017. That, again, is a 7 o'clock kickoff from the Black Knight Stadium. They have Fisher lying on his back now. So Coach Bacallis over there looking on.
I just finally looked. Fisher's only a 10th grader?
Yes.
Is that right? Boy, he's a good-looking player for 10th grade. I just assumed by his physical build he was probably a senior, but I guess I should learn to read my program a little better. He's really made some contributions here tonight, and it looks like they're going to get him up. There he goes. Sometimes it's hard to see down the road, but they've got a sophomore quarterback, and that kid is a sophomore running back. I wouldn't feel too bad.
Well, I love this sportsmanship offered up by the Beeville fans. They're applauding the effort that Fisher is able to get up. He is walking off under his own power, albeit very slowly, with the trainer and his head coach, George Bacallis. So we'll see who replaces him in the backfield.
Looks like it's going to be Adam Zingler, number 1.
Zinga's had a lot of reps in years past. We'll see if he's able to do anything here. He's a junior, so comes into the year with some experience as a varsity player from last year. Collins goes in motion, and it's a jet sweep right side. Collins makes the adjustment, steps to the interior, and picks up a first down at midfield.
Now see, there's the difference, Bob. The fullback kicked out, the running back put on the right foot, planted it in the ground, and cut up and got the first down. Didn't try to outrun the defense, which never happens, rarely. That was a good play.
Well, 2:40 to play in the third quarter. It is 21-0 Baldwinsville. Corning has the ball, trying to take advantage of some momentum right here. Another running play, and it's a loose ball that's being chased after. And a flag comes after the play finishes.
I don't know that was a flag or a beanbag over there. It is a flag.
A late hit, maybe?
Face mask. 15.
That's against Baldwinsville.
Well, Baldwinsville's getting some younger kids in here. You know, Van Wart, his technique is not bad, but the ball placement on those pitches is just, it's not even close. I mean, it didn't hit the guy in the hands even. I'm not sure what his aiming point was, but he didn't hit it.
All right, so we move this forward. It's not a first down, fans, but the ball will extract them out of a major deep hole on the loss of that football. So to the 45-yard line, and they are in Baldwinsville territory, Corning. It is, yes, a first down. That's right. Van Wart, a flare pass out in the flat to Collins. Hit, spins, muscles ahead. He's got another first down. That's to the 39-yard line, 38-yard line of Baldwinsville.
You know, I know they're depleted, Bob, but there's no motion. He's just taking a snap and he's throwing the ball. They're taking what the defense is giving him now, which makes me wonder maybe they should have tried that a little sooner. But again, that's why I'm up here.
Another snap and a quick pass, fired, caught, dropped. Joey out on the receiving end, an out pattern to the 30-yard line. He had triple team coverage. Offensively or defensively leading the way was Michael Letizia. Michael made the initial contact. He had two other mates nearby, including Troy Anthony. Here we go, fans. Second down and 10 at the 38. The pitch, and it's Collins running again. Collins to the outside, cuts back inside, still running, and a first down near the 25-yard line.
Set jet sweep again with the lead blocker, and he's running off of that lead block. That's a good-looking play. Admittedly, there is a new defensive line in there, not quite as dogged as the one that started the game, but still it's a positive play. It looked good, well run.
Well, a tip of the hat to veteran coach Carl Sanfilippo, calling the dogs off, so to speak, early on, at least giving some of the other boys a chance to play, and how tired this Corning crew must be at this point. Here's another pass in the flat. Complete to Collins. Collins, speed, eludes one tackler. Not a first down, but pretty close to about the 16-yard line.
Well, we talked about this earlier, you know. I mean, Baldwinsville getting some playing time for these younger kids now. That might help them get to 2 platoons or a platoon and a half at some point in the season. Kids got to get snaps at some point.
All right, here we go once more. Hawks at the 16. The snap, Van Wart, sweep near side, Joey Ott. Little dodging action out there. Nice little dance step by Ott that gets him inside the 10-yard line. Hence this game being videotaped by Big Fox TV, WIDC for tape back, for playback time.
It's no big surprise, Bob, to anybody from Corning, but Rodriguez is back in the game and contributing. He didn't stay out long.
Well, that's the type of kid that he is. Give it to Collins. Collins jet sweep far side. Collins continuing to run. And Kean didn't realize it, but he had doom and gloom, 2 men, closing in on him from the backside as he was cutting toward the far side of the stadium, of the dome.
That's the big difference there. He tried to outrun him to the sideline. They had the angle. He needs to plant that foot, and even when it doesn't look good, get what you can get.
Well, it is
end of the third quarter.
Yeah, third quarter comes to a close. 28-0 lead is the score currently, held by Baldwinsville. We're in the Carrier Dome, and we'll be back in a moment.